In the midst of the Arizona summer heat, it's another edition of the Arizona Race Report. Glad to have you clicking on another one here on sports360az.com. I'm your host, Devin Henry, and there's still not a lot going on here in the middle of summer, but we do have some sprint car action going on with the Arizona guys out in California. We'll get to that. Also, your NASCAR points with an Arizona winner in the playoffs, and also we'll talk a little bit about the K&N Pro Series. But first of all, we got to go over that USAC CRA versus Southwest Sprint Car battle that happened last Saturday night at Paris Auto Speedway in California. And for the 9th time in 2019, technically, we have a brand new winner in the Southwest Sprint Car Series for USAC, with the Demon Damian Gardner taking the win at Paris Auto Speedway. RJ Johnson would finish in second. Stevie Sussex with the Hard Charger Award drove up all the way to third after problems all day. Tommy Malcolm in fourth, and then Charles Davis Jr. in fifth. That's right, 3 Arizona guys in the top 5 in this showdown, and then the next guy being Mike Martin finishing in 8th representing Arizona. And you might be wondering, hey, where was that Brody Roa guy? Brody Roa finishes in 18th after losing a drive line in the middle of a green flag run, and that puts him back in 18th, and he loses the points lead in the USAC CRA series. And looking at the points here, he still has the points lead, but it has dwindled to only 9 points over RJ Johnson and Stevie Sussex, 46 points behind. So things are closing up now as we go a little bit deeper into the USAC Southwest Series. Their next race will actually be once again at Paris Auto Speedway August 17th, so about a month break before they head back, and they will once again take on the USAC CRA sprint cars out in Paris. But what's going on here in Arizona? Canyon Speedway Park will be up and running this Saturday night with the SWDRA late models, the AZ differential modifieds, the L-Scape stock cars, the Desert Restoration hobby stock sport compacts, and the micro sprints. And how about our buddies on some pavement down in Tucson, Arizona? 7 classes running this Saturday night: the Thunder Trucks, the Pro Stocks, the Outlaw late models, the Hornets, the Legend, and the Bandolero, Outlaws, and Bandit. So plenty of series going on. We got a total of 13 different classes running at 2 different tracks here in Arizona this Saturday night. So there's going to be something out there for someone to go out and see for racing action. And then, of course, we'll also take a look at your NASCAR playoff standings as we get ready for the semifinal race on November 10th at ISM Raceway. Some new winners up there: Kurt Busch beating Kyle Busch, his brother, in a thriller this past weekend at Kentucky. He's 6th in points, locked into the playoffs. Also, if you missed it, Arizona's own Alex Bowman taking a win and heading to the playoffs earlier this season at Chicagoland. And so he is locked into the playoffs, and the cut line is getting oh so closer after a lot of drivers having issues these past couple of weeks. Clint Boyer, Jimmy Johnson, Eric Jones, Ryan Newman, and Daniel Suarez all within 15 points of each other. So that's going to be a really close one going on. And then Michael McDowell's jumped up a few spots in the points at 27th, and J.J. Yaley in 34th. And let's take a look at the K&N Pro Series race as they reach the second half of their season. Why is this important, guys? Because the championship race will be at ISM Raceway November 9th, and we have 2 Arizonans in the top 5 in points. Jagger Jones in 3rd place, only 17 points behind Derek Krause and Haley Deegan, who have won 5 of the races combined this year. And then Tucson's Matt Levin currently in 5th, 42 points behind your points leader Derek Krause. So that'll be something very fun to watch as the season progresses in the final half. Their final half begins at Iowa Speedway on July 26th, next Saturday night. Be sure to check out our conversation on the inside lane with Jagger Jones. Really fun talking to the 16-year-old out of Scottsdale, Arizona on the inside lane. You can check that out on sports360az.com. Be sure to keep it here on sports360az.com for all of your racing news here in the state of Arizona. I'm Devin Henry, and we will see you next week on the Arizona Race Report.